The Premier League is back with a bang today. Liverpool 4, Bournemouth 2. What a game. What a game. Liverpool go up 2-0. Bournemouth fight to make it 2-all. And then the last minute goals from Federico Chiesa, the man who's supposed to be sold apparently. And then Mo Salah, obviously. Who else? I'm sure a lot of people bet on him scoring today, but let's talk about this game. So, Liverpool attack was flowing. Wasn't all the way there yet. Seemed like they had a couple of needed a little bit of time to gel a little bit. They seemed a little off it. They weren't really finding each other a lot of the time, but they still looked so dangerous. Mo Salah, especially in the first half, was so dangerous. Hugo Ekitike dropping in and then making those deeper runs, got his goal, and what a player he looks like he's going to be. He's strong, he's quick, he's great with the ball at his feet, and obviously he scored such a calm, just delicate finish into the bottom corner. I thought he was great today. I thought Salah was great today. I thought Gakpo's goal was really taken really well. Another good move from Ekitike, just holding up the ball for a little bit and just laying it off. I thought Verts was a little quiet today. He looked good when he was on the ball. Towards the end of before he got subbed out, he was making a couple missed passes and stuff. Still looks like he needs to get into the rhythm of the Prem. The other signings, Frimpong was like alright. He was alright. I didn't think he was anything bad, anything too special. I thought Kirkes was good. I thought he looked good. Other than that, I thought Liverpool's team performance was very good. The defending is an issue though. It's weird that a team with Van Dijk and Konate as their starting two center backs looks a little shaky sometimes in defense. They can just, the second goal, both goals were really just good breaks from Bournemouth. Good play in the first one, linking up on the left wing. After Frimpong got taken out, that right back position, that left wing for Bournemouth just looked really easy to break through, and you saw them trying to feed it down that wing a lot of the time. Second goal was just a bit of magic from Semenyo. But I think there is something to be said about them needing another defender, or maybe a DM. Maybe it's because Gravenberch wasn't in front of them today. They had McAllister in that position, which I think he's better as like a progressive 8 in kind of in Szoboszlai's role that he played today. But I thought Liverpool were still good. I still thought at the back that they played out well. They had moments where they looked a little shaky, but they still looked really good today. But it's those quick moments that can really hurt you. I think that's the way the teams are going to have to look to beat Liverpool today, is just breaking quick and taking advantage of their opportunities. They're obviously going to bring in another center back. They brought in I think his name is Leone, the Italian kid. We'll see how he does. He looks like someone more for the future. And yeah, the midfield was alright. I don't think Szoboszlai was anything special. I thought McAllister was good. Verts, like I said, was a little quiet today. But I think the team still has a ways to go. I still think the defensive line needs to get used to working with each other, and I think they need to get used to the new system that Slot wants to play, where both fullbacks are going to be stepping into the midfield. So it's like you're just going to have Konate and Van Dijk holding back and being those last two defenders, which is a lot to rely on for someone that's in Konate, who's a little bit injury prone. He's not as bad as people say he is. And Van Dijk, who's getting a little older, but he's still one of, if not the best defender in the world right now. As for Bournemouth, that defensive line, man, it looked in shambles. I thought Petrovic was good. He made a couple good saves. He could have done better on some of the goals, but I really wouldn't put him at fault for them. I thought he was good. Everyone else, though, I didn't. I thought that handball was ridiculous. I thought there should have been a red. He just clips it with his finger, and it's something so small, but it obviously had a huge impact. You could see Ekitike was lining his foot up to take that touch and take it forward, and I don't think anyone was catching him or muscling him off the ball. So I do think that should have been a red, but I don't really like the excuse from VAR either. I thought that was kind of bullshit, and it's kind of such a Premier League thing to already have a VAR issue in the first game of the season. And of course, it's with Liverpool, a team that's been notoriously fucked over with VAR decisions. Bournemouth, though, they still played well. They still had moments. Semenyo looks like he's worth the money they re-signed him on. Looked like the money that I think Tottenham was the one that was gonna shell out 70 million for him. Which, wow, him and Kudus together would have been nuts. Maybe someone comes in next summer for him, but yeah, this was not something to be too upset about if you're Bournemouth. It's obviously devastating because you fought back so hard, but this team still plays well. They still have good moments of linking up. They're still aggressive. They can still break very quickly. They have players like Semenyo and even Evan Nielsen, who I didn't think was great tonight. He can show quality at sometimes. So yeah, I think Bournemouth, they're going to continue to struggle with that back line. They're going to have to be able, they're going to have to find a way for someone's going to have to step up and prevent goals in this team. Or they're just going to have to outscore teams in this league, which I don't know if they can. That will be seen in the future. So yeah, that's about all I have for this game. Really good game. Great win for Liverpool. Stadium was rocking. Tributes for Jota were very cool. And yeah, what a way for the champions to start off the season. I think this is going to put them in an incredible place. Obviously, have Newcastle next game, and that's going to be a fired up game. I don't know off the top of my head if it is at Newcastle or if it's at Liverpool. I'm going to look it up right now as I'm talking. It's at Newcastle. Okay, yeah. That's going to be a big game for Liverpool if they can get a win there. Jesus Christ. But yeah, this attack looks like when they gel together, I'd give it 2 or 3 more games and you'll start seeing them firing on all cylinders. Hopefully Wirtz can show up a little bit more. Sometimes it just felt like he was hiding a little bit, but he's got to get used to the league, It's a physical, fast-paced league. You got to be able to get right in the middle of it, but I wouldn't be too worried about him. All right, so that's about it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.